Hello friends, I am Bhurba Pratiksha. So today I am going to talk about Biologics Control Act, Pure Food and Drug Act and Syphilis Study. So first one is the Biological Control Act. The Biological Control Act was a US federal law passed in 1902. Then it is aimed to regulate the production and distribution of biological products such as vaccines, serums and other therapeutic agents made from the living organism. Then the act required manufacturers to meet certain safety and efficacy standards, marking an earlier to ensure the quality and safety of biological medicines. Then it led to the foundation for more comprehensive regulation of biologics by subsequent laws and agencies like Food and Drug Administration. Then second one is the Pure Food and Drug Act. Then the Pure Food and Drug Act passed in 1906 was one of the first significant piece of legislation in the United States that addressed consumer protection and food and drug safety. Then it aimed to prevent the adulteration and mislabeling of food and pharmaceutical products. Then the act required accurate labeling of ingredients and banned the interstate commerce of adulterated or misbranded food or drugs. Then this marked a crucial step in ensuring that the products consumed by the public were safe, pure and properly labeled. Then third one is the syphilis study, that is Tuskegee syphilis study. Then the syphilis study, also known as the Tuskegee syphilis study, was highly unethical and infamous clinical study conducted by U.S. Public Health Services from 1932 to the 1972. So it involved approximately 600 African American men and some of who had syphilis and some who did not had syphilis in McConkey County, Alabama. Then this study aimed to observe the natural progression of syphilis, but it did so without informed consent or proper medical treatment even after the effective treatment became available. Then this study is continued for the 40 years, resulting in the severe harm to the participants and their families. Then this raised significant ethical and moral questions about the medical research, informed consent, and the mistreatment of vulnerable populations. Then in 1972, the study was exposed by a journalist and led to the significant changes in research ethics, that including the establishment of stricter guidelines and protection for human subjects in medical research. Thank you.